Dallas police arrested a 69-year-old man, charging him with trying to lure children into his truck. Police say Paul McDonald started a conversation with the group as they were walking home from school. But the big story here is the two women who saw what was happening and stopped it decisively. Fox 4's Deanna Zoga spoke with one of those women tonight, plus a mother of one of the kids. Deanna is at Dallas Police Headquarters.
Steve, the kids are between the ages of 7 and 11. They were walking home from school. They say a stranger in a pickup stopped to talk to them, asked them if they needed a ride. The kids said they shouted no, started to run away. At least 2 witnesses saw this and stepped in. Just a few blocks from Truett Elementary School in Far East Dallas, a woman saw a pickup truck slow down next to 4 kids walking home from school and says something just didn't seem right.
If they knew him, they would have went towards the truck, not away from it. So I knew they were in trouble.
Beth, who asked us not to show her face or give her full name, was in her own car and heard the kids scream no, then run back towards the school. Beth followed the pickup half a block while another witness, a mom in a separate car, pulled in front of the truck.
She pulled right in front of him and stopped him dead in his tracks.
The 2 women had him blocked.
If it'd been a man, he might have tried to run, but I think he was kind of scared of us. When I got out of the car, I said, "What the H are you trying to do?" And he said, "I made a mistake." And I said, "Save it. I already have the police on the line. You can explain it to them."
Beth took these photos as they waited 30 minutes for the first officers to arrive, afraid the suspect would try to leave. He didn't. According to an arrest warrant affidavit, 69-year-old Paul Steve McDonald asked the children about their homework, then asked the kids if they wanted a ride. He's facing 2 counts of attempted unlawful restraint, a misdemeanor.
I think that he was trying to pick them up. I think that he was trying to lower them in the car.
Rachel Brown is the mother of 2 of the kids, twin 11-year-old girls, walking home from school that day.
You don't know them. You haven't never seen them in your life. You have no reason to pull over and talk to them, period, at all.
Brown wants to know why the man talked to her kids and is glad for the witnesses who tried to find out too.
Thank God for good citizens. They care about their neighborhood and the children that goes to their school.
Daylight. It was a beautiful day. There's no reason to ask kids if they need a ride when it's a beautiful sunny day. It's not cold, it's not too hot. They were just minding their own business walking home.
This happened on April 14th. That would have been last Thursday. Dallas police published McDonald's mugshot today, calling it a community awareness bulletin. They are asking for anyone with information about this particular suspect to give police a call. Steve, back to you.
And Deanna, what about that? Do they know anything about him? Any criminal history? Has he crossed their radar screens before?
What we know about him is that he's 69 years old. His last known address that we can find is in Carrollton, Texas. That shows that that's where he's from. We did not find a criminal record for him. And according to court documents, police also checked and found no priors. Steve, back to you.
Deanna Zoga, Dallas Police Headquarters. Thanks.